There were 2 kids in our house growing up. One made straight A's, captained sports teams, and was voted most likely to run a Fortune 500 company. The other read books under the covers, struggled through algebra, and sometimes skipped dinner just to avoid the passive-aggressive questions at the table. You can guess who was who. My brother Ryan was magnetic from the beginning. Blonde hair that never needed combing, an effortless grin, and the uncanny ability to make adults melt with a yes, ma'am or no, sir. I, on the other hand, had questions about everything, about why things were unfair, about why Ryan got the larger slice of cake because he had a game tomorrow, about why I needed to just let things go. I didn't. At 19, I left. A full ride to a university across the country, a miracle, considering how little fanfare my parents gave it. No framed photo, no party. Just a car ride, a half-hearted "we're proud of you," and then silence. I made a promise to myself that day, I would build a life so good, they'd never be able to ignore me again. The years that followed weren't easy, but they were mine. I threw myself into computer science and eventually found myself in artificial intelligence. I worked through sleepless nights, toxic group projects, and a toxic boss or two. But slowly, things changed. A PhD came. Then a research paper. Then a co-authorship with Google. Then offers. A team. A lab. My name was finally in places Ryan's charm couldn't reach. And I didn't need them to notice, not really, not until the invitation came. Family reunion, it read in curly gold script. Hosted by Aunt Marlene. I stared at it for days. Was I really curious enough to see them again? Were they curious enough about me? Probably not. But I RSVP'd yes anyway.